Woman snapped up the mud and put it in her mouth and tasted it. Then she learned that the giant had come to the village. The villagers were terrified at the news, for the giants were said to be very vicious and to eat people. On the other hand, the giant who had just woken up heard that the town was very busy, so he sneaked into the town to check it out. But he didn't expect to run into the villagers who came to arrest him. Luckily, Roy arrived just in time. Then Roy took the giant and ran away. But then there was an accident. The giant accidentally hit a road sign on the side of the road. He then passed out. Just then, the villagers came after him. The villagers saw the fainted giant on the ground. The villagers swarmed and grabbed him. When the giant woke up again, he found himself tied up. The villagers voted to burn the giant to death. On the other hand, Roy sneaks up behind the giant with his axe when they are not looking. But before he could do anything, the hunter found him. The hunter thinks that Roy is an accomplice of the giant, so he proposed that Roy's family be burned to death. And so Roy's family and the giant were tied up. Immediately the hunter set fire to the wood. Then the villagers gathered around the fire and began to celebrate. Just then the giant burst into tears. I didn't know that even a big and powerful giant could cry like a child. Those two eyes were like two huge faucets. They were spraying like mad at the fire. Roy saw this and continued to talk to the giant. Stimulated, the giant cried even harder. The tears easily extinguished the fire. Roy also took the opportunity to break free from the ropes. He then cut the rope with his axe to save the giant and his mother. On the other side, the villagers were all about celebrating. No one even noticed them. By the time the villagers reacted, they had already escaped. Soon the three fled to the woods. Then Roy took out the magic bread, ready to help the giant get back to the sky.